Well, nearly a month after Election Day, we have a You Decide election alert for you. The next Mount Dora City Council member is going to be chosen right now, their name out of a hat. That's because the vote was tied 2,349 for each candidate.
So it comes down to this. Random luck basically is going to decide who wins this election. And we got Keith Landry. He's out there in Mount Dora. He's got the very latest on this hat pull. Hey, Keith.
Bob, the very latest is they're about to do it right now. I'm going to be quiet here. I'm going to talk a little bit. Basically, since November 4th, we haven't known who would hold this city council seat. They both got 2,349 votes. The mayor said, let's do it by a tiebreaker. Some folks demanded a re-election, but the court said, no, that's not what we're going to do. And the city on November 18th decided to do this by a tiebreaker. This top hat, which is owned by a local history buff, is going to have the winning names in there. They're going to put 3 names for challenger Marie Rich and 3 names for incumbent Nick Jerome, and they're going to pick out a winner. And then they're going to go swear that person in, and they're going to go do a city council meeting. So let's listen in for a second.
What I believe is the first time, to the best of my knowledge, we've had an absolutely tie for a race in the city of Mount Dora. And the one thing I have been sharing since this happened as the mayor is how important every vote is. So let us learn a lesson at this time. We've had close elections before, but now we've come to where we've had an absolute tie with 2 of our qualified candidates. So please vote next time and know your vote is going to count just like the one next to you. With that, I'm going to ask Mark Regentine. He's going to go over the process, and then we will draw who our at-large city council member will be for the next 2 years. Mark?
Thank you, Mayor. Prior to the meeting, the 2 candidates met with us in the city manager's office to put their names in the envelope. Within this envelope, there are 6 cards within 3 envelopes each. Ms. Rich has 3, Mr. Jerome has 3. In their presence, the envelopes were filled, sealed, and put into this envelope. This envelope was signed by them. The envelope will now be unsealed, placed into the hat, and the drawing will occur.
So this is about to happen here in the next minute. Let's stay with us if you like. This is Nick Jerome, the incumbent, Marie Rich, the challenger. They both have 3 names in the hat. This top hat, which is owned by a local history buff from the Historical Society. Then the city clerk is going to raise that hat up high, and she's going to pick out the winner. And this dispute, this deadlocked election since November 4th will be decided in just a matter of seconds here. Let's listen in again.
They're all laying at the bottom.
Make sure there's 6. Yep.
Nothing stuck.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
We have a winner.
The winner is Marie Rich.
Wow. So there you have it live. Incumbent Nick Jerome, Jerome losing by chance. Marie Rich, the challenger, wins it. And as a 50-50 kind of a thing, he was on the council for 2 years. This is her first time running for office. They came down to that tie. They decided to go with the name draw instead of a coin flip or drawing straws. And tonight, Marie Rich is the winner. Marie, what's your thought?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is, I'm just shaking right now. This is one of the most wonderful things that happened in my life. I get to serve, sorry, so nervous about, to serve Mount Dora. I'm going to do a fabulous job.
Marie, it's finally over. It's been a long haul for you. How do you feel right now?
I feel relieved, I feel excited, and I am just very, very excited to be a representative at large of Mount Dora Country Club, downtown, Lakes of Mount Dora, Lancaster, Loch Leven. I am your independent voice. I will get to know you. I did the grassroots effort, and I will continue doing that throughout my 2 years to get to know all the residents of Mount Dora.
What do you want to say to the idea of voting really matters and the fact this was a tiebreaker?
Oh, please vote. Please vote. There were 637 people that did not vote for either my opponent or me. And I don't know why you didn't. You need to get to know your candidates. And hopefully in the next election that you will go out and get to know your candidates. It's very important because look what has happened.
Do you worry you'll have any tougher time on the council because of the way you won?
Excuse me?
Any worries that you'll have any tougher time on the council, some people yelling because of the way you won, not winning?
No. I had a great opponent that I ran against, and the staff of the city is fabulous. They've been, giving me the agendas and the package.
Okay, so there you have it. We just heard live from Marie Rich, who won by chance here tonight. It does show that every vote counts. 2,349 votes each on election night. Since November 4th, Mount Dora's been wondering who would fill that seat. Now we know it's Marie Rich. Nick Jerome told me before this meeting, before this event, that if he lost, he would trust his faith in God to tell him what comes next.